We're live again. Let's see. Let's start off with sharing this one. So basically, right, like very much in the beginning stage of like doing these live streams. So I just want to start off with just saying like a few things, as in like, one, does it make the most sense for me to have these streams, right? And secondly, it would be also like the quality of things, right? So always down to see how we can improve. I don't have a life, so here I am talking about NFTs. Let's go. Let me just share this one a little bit and let's get starting, because you know what, like at the end of the day, like I do kind of feel like we might have like somewhat of a rally going on, right, within like NFTs. I see like a lot of disbelief right now. I see plenty of NFTs doing quite well. So I want to capitalize on that and cover it. Because you know what, like no one else is doing it, right? And that's just the way it is. Let's see. You can give me 2 seconds. So yeah, I mean, like NFTs right now, right? Like kind of a interesting spot. I think like it's somewhat fair to say that we're kind of trying to set like a higher low here. I see like a lot of complaining, basically like saying like we're not really going higher, like the pump only lasted for a day or something like that, right? I mean, if you are pumping what, nearly I don't think it's quite 100x, but like 100x, 100%, so 2x. So, I mean, like shit, I'm getting old. That is a 55%. I mean, like if you're just like consolidating for a little bit, just what we are at some point, we were trading at 6 Solana, and right now we are at like 5.5. I mean, what would you expect, right? It's not going to be like a straight line up. Was the same here, but it also was the same here, right? So let's see. I mean, like I think like this is an amazing time to just like skill in. Jim Jammer, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you tuning in. I covered your profile picture on like the latest video. Not sure if you've seen it. That's one of the, I believe, how many? 25 1 out of 1 soon DeGods. One of the 25 best profile pictures, my man. So yeah, I mean, again, like if you're ever gonna go into like NFTs, this might be like an interesting spot to throw some beer money at that, right? Yeah, anyways, so the part which is interesting, right? Again, like if you are looking to scale in, then thank God that there's some more opportunity right here, right now, right? Before I kind of felt like the floor was kind of dryish around like 6. There were only what 5 listed at that level, something alike, and now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3. Now there are around 20 listed, and I think like these are, I mean, like not every, I mean, okay, so like you cannot tell me that this is like the best looking profile picture you've ever seen. Still a DeGod. I don't mind it. I don't think it's the best one though. But this one looks pretty fucking good, for example, right? Hey J-Bone, appreciate you tuning in. What's good? I am doing well. Like it's not my morning though. It's quite late actually. It's like 10:45 locally. I wish you have like a good morning though. But again, like I'm just like testing out. I'm going to be online like there's no tomorrow for like the next few weeks and see where the sweet spot is, because like I think like there's a quite a big chance I'll be like streaming during my nighttime. Mr. Huddle, hope you legends are doing well, brother. I hope you're doing well yourself. Yeah, the Navy is good, but you know what? Like, I don't think this Navy is like the best one, right? Again, floors will be floors. I think there's nothing wrong with the floor. I think like a floor DeGod is still like any floor is a grill, really. But let's put it like this: if I were to pick one, I would rather go for something like this, or something like this, or potentially even something like this. Let's 396. 396. Let's go. I mean, I really don't care about season 1. I don't mind season 3 though. At the floor, I think this is decent, but I do kind of feel like there's a better one though. And actually, having said that, I believe that I owned this one at some point in time, I believe. Let's see, 6870. If so, like the season 3 is quite fucking good. Hey Josh, what's going on, brother? If there's any NFTs you guys would like me to have like a look at, or who knows, like even like another NFT brand, another NFT community, engage with me. Like again, like we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Kick. So again, I just want to grow on whatever way, shape, or form I can. I'm just getting like a DM right now from someone. Oh, damn, that's you, J-Bone. That's a nice one. Let me pull that one up on stream. Hey, I checked out your videos and noticed you're still new on Kick and not yet affiliated or verified. I have a proposal on you. I mean, like, dude, like, I really don't have like any interest in like any Kick community like sharing my shit. If I'm being honest, like, I'll do this shit organically, or I just won't. Save image. Let me get those ones up. Because J-Bone, who is quite active in like the chat right here, right now, basically is sharing like his Navi with the DeGods jersey, and it looks fucking sick. Let me pull those ones up. 1 second, folks. J Bone, or those one, is that one you? I mean, like, this is some dope looking art for sure. J Bone and I like did a trade the other day. Like, he got himself like a fucking sick leopard skin, or as I would like to call it, like a cat skin DeGod. Let's start off with this one. I mean, that is a great looking profile picture, man. I like how basically the all-seeing eyes, you cannot see it on the screen. That's weird. Is that so? I can see it on my screen though. Oh wait, you see it? Yeah, there you go. I'm dude, like, I think like this one is great. I am not sure about like the Navi skin in like season 3. I got some Navis myself. I'm just not that much of a fan. I am more so a fan of like the way like the Gods jersey and like the all-seeing eye are like really matching. I think in general, like, it's just a really good one. You can see it, all good, brother, no worries. Guys, I mean, like, we're growing. Like, we've been streaming for what, fucking 12 minutes, and we got 34 people in here. Might not be a lot to some, but again, I am super happy, super stoked to have like this many people in here. I hope you guys are having like a good time with me, like discussing NFTs. Yeah, and if not, then oh, that'll be it. On to the next one. So yeah, to like J Bone's point, like the season 3.33. Hey Rutan, how are you doing, brother? Angel or devil wings? Both. There is no right or there is no wrong, really. But John, just so you know, angel wings are like vastly more rare than the devil wings, and I also believe that the angel wings have like some more detail in them. But like, again, like, it's a case by case kind of thing, right? Rather than rarity or rankings or whatever, I kind of feel that whatever is contributing to like great art is like the only real answer here. But yeah, J-Bone basically just making us envious all of the good shit, right? Like with the Navi skin, I'm not sure what the fucking the mouth feature is called, but who cares? I think this is great. This is a great looking profile picture, and good on you, brother. On to the next one. Let's head to I got a jet. All right, appreciate you tuning in. Vape God, there you go. So this one, guys, like, this one is listed at the bottom. I think like this one is absolutely great. Season 1, who cares? I don't. If you do, good for you. I think like the season 2 is great, and the season 3 is, I mean, like, if you like clean art, right? I think like this one is amazing. It really is. It's a great bang for a buck, folks. But you know what also is like a great bang for a buck? This one. I'm pretty sure that I used to have this one at some point. It's a batch trade, and dude, like, if you're talking about like good season 3 art, I think like this one is like pretty much it. Let me see. Number 9540. 9540. Boom. There we go. I mean, again, right? Number one being whatever number one is. Season one being whatever season one is. Give me 1 second, guys. We are live talking DeGods NFT. Boom. Nearly there, folks. Bear with me. There we go. And there we go. Just reposting. If any of you feel like engaging or reposting or anything in that sense, it helps a lot. If you feel like you shouldn't, then by all means, don't. But it does make like a hell of a difference for like a really small channel. Anyways, let's continue. I think this one, right, pretty much at the floor with a batch trade being just fucking awesome. This version looks dope. This version looks dope. But I mean, are you kidding me? Right? I think this season 3 version is absolutely amazing. Jim Jammer is asking, what is the best deal right now? I thought 7096 was, so I grabbed that one earlier. Well, I mean, like, let's judge the one you grabbed, brother. 7096. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, like, Jim, I mentioned that one earlier. That one was amazing value. And why is that, right? I mean, like, folks, let's just like, this got sold pretty much like 1 Solana above floor price. And it's a mythic one. Now, Jim, like, don't mind me being real, right? But from like all of the mythic trades, I do think it's somewhat fair to say that the smoke ring is probably one of like the lesser desired, right? Like, it's not on the same level as your Medusa or a mythic war armor or whatever. But when you're talking about like the sweetest deal out there, right? Mythics at fucking floor price. Are you kidding me? Because folks, just so you know, even if it's a lesser mythic, it's still like a fucking DeGod mythic. There's no losers in that. This is season 2. I think it looks good. I like the, I mean, fuck me, like, you gotta appreciate like the art, especially zoomed in on like this shit, right? I think like the Hawaiian shirt is absolutely amazing. Just look at the detail dripping here. Flowers blooming out of the shirt. And then the smoke ring. Now, don't get me wrong. When I'm saying like one of the lesser mythics, I'm not hating on it. I got like a few of the smoke rings myself. I'm just talking about like appreciation, right? And appreciation comes and goes. Right now, I kind of feel that the smoke ring is definitely underappreciated. And when you are able to snack that son of a bitch pretty much at floor price, I think That will age really well. But I mean, like, dude, we both know that this is not the one version, right? I mean, like, here's season 1. True. Well, I mean, like, good for you, brother. Like, you cannot have Jason have all of the Hawaiian shirts. But again, this is where the money is at, guys. And are you kidding me? Because first off, anyone hating on like the zebra skin, like, can suck it. I think the zebra skin is absolutely dope. But especially in season 3, this one looks magnificent, right? Fair to say that the Hawaiian shirt really matches nicely with like the head with the headband here. But yeah, let's just call it like it is. Smoke ring. What can I say? I mean, it's not even background. I mean, it kind of is. But then again, like, it can kind of coexist with like other backgrounds. I got like you might find this one interesting. I got like a smoke ring with a heaven background, for example. Let me show you. And I think like it looks kind of cool as well. Where's that one? But yeah, Jim Jammer, just so you know, I think that one is good. Probably good is an understatement. I think it's great. And I also think that there's one kind of similar when it comes down to like how good it is. Anyways, let me just show you guys. Background, heaven, mouth, smoke ring. There you go. I mean, not gonna lie, folks, this one looks pretty sick as well, right? So like, it's kind of interesting to see that the smoke ring does kind of coexist with like other backgrounds as well. In season 3, that is. Let's see what they look like actually with like other backgrounds. Interesting, there's no hell background. Now this ape looks pretty sick. I mean, like, that's nice. The wings do kind of hide it though, don't they, with the ape? Which is kind of a shame. Oof. I mean, like, this one is sick. I mean, what is there not to like, right? Oh, on to the next one. I mean, like, that should probably bring me to which one is like a really close one next to that. I believe like it is somewhat at like the same price level as well. There you go. Also another mythic trait. Ooh, Mr. Huddle. Let me just like handle that one in 2 seconds, brother. So I kind of wanted to highlight this one. Guys, like, if you're unsure in life and you're like, you know what, I kind of want to have like a DeGod. I want it to be like kind of cool, but I don't want to spend like too much money on this one. This one right here is really good. Some people dislike the hair. It is what it is. The golden mustache is where it's at. Like, that's a mythic trait. It is definitely like a underappreciated mythic traits. It's not a highly sought after mythic trait, but a mythic trait nonetheless. And it's pretty much at floor price. I think it's good. It's cat skin, which means that, or like officially like leopard skin, but like it's the NFT cat. No GM, brother. It's cat skin. Like, I don't care. Like leopard skin, like we're gonna call it cat skin when we're live streaming. This one is pretty good. Like, some people are hating on like the arrows in the back, but like, I guess like they just cannot like handle the toughness of this MFer. It is what it is, guys. So yeah, let me go to the one which Mr. Huddle said. Picked up this Leo today, number 9064. I think I see it. I mean, that one is bangers, dude. What do you pay for it? I mean, like, that's just criminal. And I believe like this one is kind of criminal for like a few reasons. First of all, these are batched trades, right? Like the leopard skin is a batch trade. I don't think batch trade should be trading at floor price. That's just what it is. Secondly, I think it's really probably 9064. I mean, like hell yeah, it's free. People don't give two shits right now, right? Like, it's something to keep into account, guys. But like, Angel Wings is a rarer trait than a ape skin, right? It's rarer than an X-ray skin. And overall, this is just like dope looking art. Quite well balanced. I like how basically the yellow is spread from chest to the head. Like the color balances are like quite nice as well. I like the wings behind it. So dude, like this, I don't think this should be considered like a floor god. But then again, I also believe that floor gods right here right now aren't just like having like a hard time, or like the mid rares that should be, right? Let me see how. I mean, there's only 263 angel wings. But you know what, guys? Like, honestly, right? I think people are sleeping on like the speciality trade. Third eye, like, people don't care. And trust me on this one, people can fucking like their apes what they want. There's going to be like a time and place to where when new people are going to join into the community, right? Like, if we would have like a NFT resurgence again, which I truly believe we do, people are going to scout DeGods.com or Magic Eden or whatever and be like, you know what? Like, these trades are pretty fucking rare. There's only fucking 52 third eyes. There's only 43 mythic wings. There's only 263 angel wings. Because there's not really that much liquidity, and you have like a group of hardcores who are kind of right here right now. That means that this relative small group has its own preferences, right? But more than likely, when more people would join in and be like, hey, you know what, certain trades are kind of cheap for what XYZ compared to XYZ, right? I think like these are like the opportunities you should take. And like, if you can get yourself like a nice trade at such a horribly fucking low evaluation, then you should just like jump the gun. And having said that, I think you jumped the gun, and I think like it was like a cool trade, cool god, and I think it had no business being sold at floor. So cheers to you, brother. again, folks, like having said that, I think like this one is fucking free as well. Both a bet trade and a leopard skin. I don't know who's selling it. Neither do I care. I have like no financial gain here. But yeah, I think it's priced reasonably well. You know what's interesting, by the way, that I've seen like quite a lot of complaining with having like we traded at some point. We traded. I mean, like it's showing off like a little. Let's say we traded at 4 Solana. We had like a 50% pump, and people are kind of amazed that we're not trading here yet. These things are going to take like a little bit of time, guys, until they don't. But like it's not like this is like a leverage play, right? Or just be patient with these kind of things. No matter what like the floor price is, the art is going to be the same, and that's, in my opinion, the only thing which really matters. So yeah, let's see what's been listed recently. I mean, there's a 3x floor price is kind of, that's wishful thinking. This is like a pretty decent doctor though. Like I do think I saw it like bit dumped earlier for 5.3. And you know what, like even though like it's kind of cringe, right? Because like you saw it like being dumped earlier. Does that mean that this is not a good god? Because I kind of feel like this is still decent. I don't think it's really that cheap. Well, let's see. Let's see if I'm talking shit or not. I mean, if anything, it is the cheapest zombie. And zombies are objectively like the cheapest non-mythic trade. 3443. Oh, there you go. This is decent, right? I mean, I do like the doctor's outfit in season 3. I think it's good. I mean, like it's, again, folks, like this is the interesting part, right? Like we're talking about whether this zombie is overpriced at like 2 Solana more than like whatever the floor is right here right now. Yeah, apes are trading at what, 15 Solana, 12 Solana. Now, don't get me wrong, I do feel like the apes are, well, subjectively, I do kind of feel that apes are looking a whole lot better than zombies, but I think like there's kind of like a strong argument to be made that there's value in like some trades, right? So yeah, I mean, guys, you know what? Like we might not be again at like the 6 Solana level, right? Where we were earlier. But that doesn't mean that like it's gonna stop here, right? So just hypothetically speaking, right? Bear with me, folks. Did we break out of this structure to just do nothing with this at all? I don't believe so. But frankly speaking, well, I think like you can either even retest this before going up, or this might be all the retest you would have. I mean, like the structure does look like a little different on like the daily, but no, I wanna believe, I wanna cope harder, and I think like this is the only correct way to cope, just because I believe this is a deviation, and this has more points of like touching the trend line. 1, 2, deviation, 3, breakout. That's just my opinion on these things. So anyways, like hypothetically, if this would be the bottom of NFTs, right? Who cares if you bought it at 5 or 6, right? I think like the bigger one is like, did you allocate like a little something in your favorite NFT brands? Again, I don't think it's only going to be DeGods, which are, I mean, like this is a nice one. I don't think it's only going to be DeGods which are going to be performing well. I think like DeGods are going to be performing really well, but more than likely, whatever blue chip NFT brand you would have, just go with whatever art you like. Again, I like medievals, I like DeGods, I like Utes. If you prefer Matlats, if you prefer SMB, I'm not even like disagreeing there, right? But like at the end of the day, it's kind of more of a conviction bet than more than anything else. And you know what? Like the interesting part also here is, right? 66 Solana, definitely not cheap. But when we're looking at like the US dollar equivalent to that, even though like it's really not cheap versus floor prices, yeah, I mean, still only, it's not even 6K. What's the number? 2318. There you go. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people kind of dislike the ice version, or like the afro. I don't mind it. Like I think this one is pretty fucking cool. I also believe this one is quite cool, right? What do you want me to say? Like I think like this is some great art, and again, like if you want to show off and show like the size of your slong through your PFP, I think like art like this is where it's at. I'm not gonna lie though, I do kind of feel that with some of this art, and especially like the mythic skins, like that's really where season 3 shines, right? Anyways, next. I'm not gonna call this cheap, but from like a sentiment perspective, I would say like the third eye is like very underappreciated though. I'm not gonna say that 3x floor price is a cheap. I mean, like, I don't think this is an opportunity per se. Until it is though, right? Now, I believe Jim Jammer owns this one, but I'm not gonna lie too, right? Like I do kind of feel that this radio is quite fucking good too. And you know what? Like I do kind of feel that this particular piece gets hated on sometimes for whatever reason. I'm not seeing it. What I see, right, and like what my experience is with like a lot of these NFTs is, if it's been passed around for like too many times or whatever, people kind of lose interest because it's rather easy to get your hands on this one. But like at the end of the day, like the solution to that, right, is to just like press the buy button and hold it for a little bit. I mean, I think like this art is great. I like the radio skin to begin with. I think like the goo or whatever the fuck is dripping out of his forehead is kind of cool with like the rainbow gooey. The glasses are dope, right, with like the goggles themselves. Also like the devil's in the detail with this one, right? Like you gotta appreciate like the blood at where like the goggles are basically being tapped into his forehead. I mean, I think that's quite a good one. And like it's also like its cheapest. It is the cheapest mythic skin listed right now. What's the number, by the way? 3842. I mean, I think it's decent. I think this is quite cool. And again, like, I'm not saying this is the very best radio out there, but with the way like mythics are being scooped up within DeGods, I don't hate this one either at this moment in time at all. I think, especially, and you know what, like, especially compared to apes, I think like this is way better of a deal. Another one though I really like, we just covered like the fucking the smoke ring, right? This is another one which is just like looking awesome. 3780, let's see, 3780, boom. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend to ever like this one. Like season one, I don't care. Just a clean gut like this, right? The arrows in the back. It is what it is. Some people like them, others don't. But this is a banger fucking profile picture, if you'd ask me. Right? I think like the mythic profile picture on this one is quite fucking cool. And I also believe like, would you consider it like a grill? I'm not quite sure on that, but like it's a very, very, very solid mid-rare. A very underappreciated mid-rare, I believe. Right? Again, guys, you know what? Like right now, people are over fixated on some traits out there, and they're under fixated on other traits. I think something like this might age very well if you're more so into grills, etc. I mean, so up next will be like, there are plenty of good ones, right? I mean, like this one, for example, I think this one is so cool, but I also believe that it is not cheap at all. But then on the other hand, right, like fuck, I don't know, guys, right? Like if you're looking at this shit historically, not even like 2 weeks ago, a crown got sold at 11, 13, 12. I mean, like this one got sold at 12, like what, 26 days ago. We probably what will be like a right price for this one, in my opinion, right? I'm talking about this one, 20 Solana. something like that. I think that will make sense. Actually, I'm just looking at the name. Like, it's Mr. Champ who has this one. Mr. Champ, brother. Like, if you're listening to me, I mean, like, sometimes he tunes into these live streams. I always wonder, like, what. I find it hard to believe that this would sell at like the same kind of valuation as like Mythic Mamas, for example, or quite nearly close to a Divine Robe. But you know what? Like, there's also like another argument to where this is just fucking hell of a profile picture, right? Again, like, I'm not judging. I'm not like, who am I to judge on these things? Everything is subjective at the end of the day. I don't think it's cheap, but I do think it's cool. I mean, like, this season 1 is like kind of banger, so I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, this version of season 2, I just fucking hate the whatever this is. I don't like it. I am not a fan. True. So Mr. Champ is actually tuning in. Crown is fire. Most of my prices are flex prices. Yeah. So debate me on this one, brother. What would you reckon? What would be like a fair valuation kind of price, right? To where it would probably sell, but to where basically, well, buyer and seller will both win. I'm mostly a holder. Hell yeah. I mean, like, at the end of the day, you're a collector, right? But I'm telling you guys, like, this one is a good one. Diamond hands. Hell yeah. This is a good one. What I really like about like the cat skin as well, for example, right? Like, it kind of looks, oh no shit, it looks primal, but I think, and it's not only because of my fucking nickname, you have a 1800 offer, US dollar offer on the crown. What is that in Solana? I mean, let's just wait for Mr. Champ to get back at me with this Solana version offer. Actually, I can just like look that up myself. 1800 USD to Solana. 21. Dude, that's a decent price, actually. I think like that's a very decent price. Mr. Champ, would you trade that crown for another crown, and to where I would potentially add something? Preferably, most likely, I'll be selling it to him since I got the other crown yesterday. I mean, feel free for that, but like, just know that we can like figure something out on the traded side as well, right? Tell me if you're interested, and if you think like you rather like trade with that guy, just go for it, dude. Because like, you know what? If I'm being honest, I do feel like 21.3 Solana is like very fair. I think it's very good valuation. I think it's safe to both parties, really, or like fair to both parties. And it's a banger fucking crown. Let's just say it like it is. All right, let's move on. This is another one I kind of feel like people are sleeping on. Bear with me, folks. It's not selling, right? But nude X-rays are such a underappreciated trade right now. There was a time to where X-rays and apes were like the same evaluation. It's been a while though, but like in my opinion, like I like X-rays a lot more than apes. I mean, you cannot tell me this is not like a good looking profile picture, man. Now, I do kind of feel that this is, oh, let's put it like this. I think you need to be a connoisseur in these kind of things to like appreciate it. But I mean, I think let's just call it like it is. I'm not the biggest fan of like the glasses. I'm just not, but I like the pipe. I do. And I like the headband. I do. So this one is like quite good as well. I just don't feel like they're solid, underpriced items. Let's see. I mean, like, this is another one, right? Like, I'm not the biggest fan of like the way like this MFR looks. Like, it looks like it had like a rough weekend at the Boy Scouts. I'm being honest. Still mythic trait. Still is a mythic trait. I mean, let's just be real, guys. Like, if I were, because you know what, like it is getting quite late. It is 11:30 on a Friday night, and like even though I fucking appreciate like 68 people tuning into this shit, that means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot for anyone to basically to give up their time to like tune into my time, if you will. I appreciate the love, but I also think it's fair to say that we're probably like a little bit closer to the end than to the beginning, right? Like it's 11:30 here. So I'm just going to be like super transparent on this one. What are the best bangs for a buck, right? I think this one is fair. This one is fair. 2477. This one is fair. 6870. This is my favorite, I'd reckon. 9540. Broke Pepe. I appreciate you tuning in, brother. Happy to spread the knowledge, and like feel free to engage in the way of like if there's anyone specific you want to know, happy to elaborate. 2420. I like that one. I mean, like, this is a good one. We were just talking about like the angel wings, right? Like really underappreciated. People don't give a fuck about them right now. But they're good, in my opinion, right? BMG got Hawk one at pretty much floor price, really good. So 2312. Then we go to 5582. It's a good one. And I guess like the nudies are pretty good. This one I like a lot too. This one is decent. I mean, guys, like honestly, if you want to like treat yourself a little bit, I really like this one. The Heaven background is considered a mythic trait. People don't know this, but it's definitely like a mythic trait. There you go. Attributes, background, mythic, boom. Background, Heaven. Speciality. Devil wings. Shouldn't be too many. There we go. Man, I think this one is good. I think it's really good, and I think it's reasonably priced. I mean, this one looks like a little fucking retarded, not gonna lie. I don't like season 1. I just don't. I don't care for it. Season 2 is fucking great though. Season 3 is as well. I mean, like, very, very, very clean. Very clean. We are getting into like the nearly 2x kind of floor price territory though. So like, in my opinion, right, like this is kind of where shit needs to make a whole lot of sense. Like a whole lot of sense, guys. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, you can only spend your money once, right? And even though like a lot of like the grills have been picked out, like I do kind of feel like there's far more value in getting yourselves floors, really. I can be right or I can be wrong, time will tell. But if anything, there's way less of a gamble with floors, right? Like, you don't need to speculate quite as much on whatever. Like, at the end of the day, like when people are yapping on like the price of DeGods, they're talking about like the floor price as if any other NFT. I mean, like, fuck me, why is Tensor not loading? Also, small little like sidestep. Like, some people are like buying in heavily, right? Like, I believe I am browsing on what's it called, ordinals here on Bitcoin Puppets, and I believe like there was some Will who bought like 50 of them earlier today. What we're seeing here, folks, I mean, like, this shit is going to happen with like so many NFTs out there. And to prove my point, right? If anyone feels like the second coming of Christ or whatever you want to call it, it's not hard to mimic this. I mean, like, give me 1 second, folks. There you go. It's not really hard to mimic this. And what do I mean by that? So if you would go to Utes right here, right now, I know like I am kind of like a broken record on this, but I also kind of believe it makes sense. It doesn't take a whole lot for us to basically double a valuation, right? I mean, like, what is the Utes market cap actually? No, that's the volume market cap. No. The market cap is like 8,000 Solana. Anyways. Okay, well, it is what it is. Mr. Hollow has a crown Ute on his mind. Oh, let's get into that in a second. Guys, I mean, like, quite literally, Broken Pippa says 100 plus. What do you mean, brother, by 100 plus? So bear with me on this. If you're going to spend, if you will buy 50 Utes NFTs, right? Which is not a whole lot. That will be spending 73 Solana. 73 Solana is... Oops. 73 Solana to USD. That's just like a little over 6K. Objectively, that's going to bring us to 1.9 Solana. I mean, like, guys, like, isn't that fucking nuts? Yeah, someone bought like 100 plus puppets. Yep, I think so too. Or like I read it. This shit is cheap, guys. Like, people who are saying NFTs are dead, like, you gotta understand that at some point they also said Bitcoin is dead. At some point they said the internet is dead, right? And this one could be different. Oh yeah, who knows? But at some point your fucking shining Charizard wasn't worth shit. And I kind of feel like it's very similar for NFTs right now. Anyways, like, from the moment that someone feels like showing the rest of the world their size of their schlong by putting in some money on like NFTs, it's only gonna like take like 6K USD for us to basically double in price. You'd stream for You'd Friday. Yeah, might have to watch this in the AM. It's late here. Brother, I feel you. Like, it's quite late here too, but you know what? We serve the people. We give them what they want. Unless if they don't want NFTs, then I do not have anything to offer, really. Anyways, let's see if I can head. I guess that will be paired crown. There's definitely some cool ones. I'm not gonna like elaborate on like all of the ones though, because Mr. Hollow has like a crown youth on his mind and there are not too many listed. But yeah, folks, like, there's some traits out there which are extremely high in demand. Nouns classes, paired crown, you name it. Anyways, like, I've been streaming for an hour now. I will definitely restart tomorrow. Like, the goal is to basically do this as much as I can. I don't have a life other than my fiance, but I told her, like, we don't have a life right now. This is what it is. Even Mullet is rocking a 3 sold floor. Yes, true, but like I said, being sold for 3 as well. Let me check. Mullets are being sold for 1.2, 1.25. I mean, like, you can list whatever you want, right? But like, I don't think like these are selling for like this price level. It's also kind of crazy how the mullets even like got the batch to begin with, right? Broken Pepe is saying that money bands are his favorite. Yeah, I mean, like, the money bands are really cool. Money on his mind for sure. Like, one of the better traits out there. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'll tell you this much, right? Like, maybe I can actually like have like some better estimation with regards to sweeping on Magic Eden, actually, because I do kind of feel that Magic Eden would let you sweep 69 at the same time. Or do I need to... I might actually have to log in then. Let me see. Let me see if we can sweep Utes. It doesn't show me, like, I don't have enough Solana on this wallet to basically see what it would cost. But I would say though that I can check if you'd be like sweeping 69 or 67 or something like that, we would like pretty much double in price. Guys, like I'm telling you, like it's not gonna take a whole lot for the shit to start moving like really rapidly. I don't think so. And I also believe that Utes, more so specifically, are like a great way to basically get into like the DeGods community, right? The only part which is just like slightly inconvenient is that I don't kind of feel that Utes are getting like the same love as DeGods themselves. But then again, I would not be all too surprised if we would just like wake up one day and be like, hey, like the IP has been sold to whatever company, right? Anyways, folks, like that's it for me. I think, like, truly thank you. We're definitely growing. I think like for Friday night, it's not bad. Like we have like 85 people tuning in. We have 81 on Twitter. We have 1 on Twitch, which is awesome, right? Only the first day on Twitch, or actually like yesterday as well. The NFT Cat on YouTube is 3. And you know what, guys, like I'm truly appreciative of like every single one of you tuning in. Thank you so much. Again, like I am a super small channel, but I do know my shit on this subject for sure. And I kind of want to help as many people spread the love, spread the passion I have for NFTs. This is my version of Pokemon cards. This is my version of collectibles. I appreciate you, Mr. Hollow. Thank you so much for the kind words. But I would like to ask you politely though, please engage, please share, please like share the channel, follow the channel, please subscribe on YouTube, like I know like it's kind of cringe for me to ask. The fact is, like, the more successful I am at the end of the day, like it might help with NFTs, who knows? And if not, then we're just like having a good time, right? So yeah, like please help me like grow the channel. I cannot do this on my own, really. Any kind of engagement, I appreciate you guys like engaging with me on like the chat. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate it, Mr. Huddle. DeGods, support DeGods for sure. And anyone tuning in who's like, well, you know what, like other than you fucking yapping on DeGods or Utes or Medievals, send me a DM, and happy to have other people on, or just like have a look at other NFT brands as well. So yeah, anyways, that's it for now. I will be back tomorrow on several occasions during the day, and that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.